Hi guys, Firmbie with you, and welcome to World of Warships. It's great to have your company. Now today I have a Bayern replay to share with you, which is a standard map, as you can see on the map straight. We're up against the New Mexico, Bayern, New York, Connie, couple of Clevelands. There's a Leander there, Oba, Königsberg, Farragut, Mitsuki, and Minakazi. So a fairly balanced matchup, I would have thought. So kudos to the programmers for balancing the matchup. Two reasons I wanted to share this one with you today. One is actually it's one of my better Bayern replay games, so I wanted to get out there just so you can have a look at it. The second reason is my new microphone arrived today, so it gives me a chance to test it out. Let me know what you think just in the comment section. Whether you like it, whether you don't, whether it's better, whether it's worse, that type of thing. So yeah, don't be shy, just shout out in the comments section. But anyway, back to the game. As I was saying, it's a standard battle. For those who don't know, there's a number of ways you can actually win in a standard battle. The first is the first team to 1,000 points. As you can see, the points actually accumulate at the top of the screen there, 314 each. Obviously, we're just at the start of the battle. The second way is actually to kill all the enemy ships, strangely enough. And the other one is actually to capture the flag, or if the timer runs out, that's the other one. If the timer runs out, then the team with the most points is declared the winner. So as we're just getting started into the battle, just getting ahead, just getting some communications opened up in the game, as you can see in the game chat there. I find that the more successful you are in the game is the better communication you have with your team. Now, whether it's actually through TeamSpeak, whether it's in-game chat, but the better communications you have with the team as to what you're doing and where you're going, the better off you'll be. So you can see I'm just slowing down to allow this ally just to pass me. We were just going side by side, and I didn't want to get in his way, so just slowing down and let him go past me. Getting some rounds out on that Konig, and we got one blow there for about 1,000. Not terribly successful, but it did make him turn and be broadside to a number of allies. So that's often a good objective to have. You may not get the winning blow, but you make them turn in a direction that they perhaps not have anticipated, and allows your allies to bring some guns on them. The Oba, fully broadside, that's a paddling. Unfortunately, my aim is a little bit off out on that Oba, so just splashed his decks. We've got some torps at him, and he may actually collect a couple of torps if we're lucky. 1, 2, no, just the one, but brings him down anyway. Something's detecting me, but you expect that in the battleship. As you can see, when you do fire, your detection range just blows out to pretty well most of the map. So as a battleship driver, you can guarantee you will always be detected, so it's just one of those things you'll have to accept. Moving over to the Cleveland there, he's running away. It's not a fair target. We'll go back to this Königsberg and see if we can get some rounds out on him and bring him down. See how these land. Again, splashed his decks unfortunately, so dispersion is not working with me today. Just out looking for the next target. New York, broadside New York. Can't get much better than that. See, I don't know whether he's actually going to reduce speed or not. So we'll see how we get rounds out on the New Mexico, beg your pardon. Yep, and they found their home, about 3.5 3.5k on that particular salvo. This Königsberg's starting to be annoying too, so the little he's certainly found his range. Looks as though this New Mexico might want a beach. Perhaps he sees these torps coming in. Rounds out on the New Mexico and see how successful we are with these ones. Oh, that's a bit better. That's 6 grand on that particular salvo, so certainly a little bit more successful than the last salvo. Looks like he's actually going to take a couple of torps. Didn't actually see. Oh, that hurts. I didn't actually see how successful those torps were, but I think they found at least one of them found their home. He's trying to back off the island there. Just making compensations for as he's reversing back. Yeah, 2,180 there. Whoop, we've got to watch out for that island. We don't want to pull a Notzer. Unfortunately, by doing that and turning away from this island, it's going to expose my broadside, so a bit of a worry about that. So this New Mexico may punish me here. Certainly an opportunity for him. Rounds out from the New Mexico. Oh yeah, big hit, 10,000 plus. That certainly made the ear rolls ring a little bit. So the quicker we get this New Mexico down, he's a bit of a danger at the moment. So the quicker we get this New Mexico out of the game, the better, I think. That proximity alarm's just finished. Obviously, we steered clear of the island. We do have an enemy on our flags, but as you can see, that our flag is continually reset by Congo. Actually, look like the Congo has just gone down on the enemy on our flag. Beg your pardon. So we might have to get some rounds out on that on our flag just to keep resetting it. Oh, that New Mexico's still alive. Take a hit already. Must be about 1200 HP left, so he is be a one-shot kill if I can get some rounds on the critter. Just waiting for those guns to reload. Yeah, glancing blow from someone else, and see how successful. There we go, finally. Just switch out to this Königsberg's just sitting on the edge of our flag there, obviously capping out, so we want to get some rounds on him just to reset that cap and give us our allies a chance to get in there and take him out. Oh, a big citadel, and takes out the cruiser. So at this point we're reasonably close actually, 334 to 384. Just slightly in the enemy's favour. Just looking for our new target of opportunity. This Konig is broadside, so see if we can get some rounds out on him and get some damage. He's a full health Konig, and we certainly want to fix that by getting some rounds out on him. Oh, in total about almost 5 grand on the Konig. That's going to make him rethink his life choices. I think he is steering out, just trying to getting away from that fire. Mitsuki's just come into play. Obviously, one of the key things actually, if we can get these destroyers out of play, the quicker you can, the better off you'll be. Someone's got some torps out on that Mitsuki, so he's just changing his course and direction just to see if he can steer clear of those torps. Just looking for our next target. While we're doing that, I'll just take a fresh cup of coffee, a fresh sip of coffee, just to wet the old whistle. See, the Konig's facing away. Not a very good target. We're just looking for our next target to get some rounds out. We do have a couple of DDs nicely out front spotting for us, which is excellent. Good work by our DDs. DD players, the information you give out to us guys as battleship and cruiser players is invaluable, guys. So you may not get the big hit sometimes, but the information that you give to us is invaluable, and often is the difference between winning and losing a game, is to be able to spot the enemy and allow their allies to get some rounds out and take them down. So, as I said, just a hint for those DD drivers. Let's see what else we got here. That Konig. See, we may be able to get some rounds out on that Konig just to get him to change direction, and keep him running away to allow our allies to sneak up on their on their flag. New York, almost broadside. He might be a worthwhile target. We might have to just depress the gun slightly. He is actually turning in towards us. We'll see how these go. Oh yeah, I'll take that. 4,600 at this distance, at this angle. Yeah, I'll take that any day. Might just keep peppering this New York actually, and he's obviously trying to make a push to come in towards us. I'll just keep peppering him and see if I can get his attention and make him fire my way, and allow our allies to either get some fire on him or get some torps on him. I've got a funny feeling he might even have some torps on the way. Let's have a look at that. He does. He might eat 2 of these. 1. Oh, he's just eaten 1, but 1 is enough. If I can get a decent hit on this New York, we might be able to get him. Might be able to put him down. No, that took a chunk out of him. Another good hit. As you can see, I'm just calling out the target that I'm actually concentrating on. These look good. Oh, and they are good. As I was saying, just calling out the target that I was concentrating on, guys. Very good, helpful hint for you to do. Always call out the targets that you're concentrating on, or is your direct threat. These look good. Oh, and I'll take that any day. Any targets that you are concentrating on, it gives the rest of your team an idea of what you're shooting at and what is the threat, so that you can actually all concentrate on one target, especially these battleships. Someone else giving a call out, but I think the one he was calling out was actually running away, if I'm not mistaken. I'll need to actually have another look at that. I think I just not quite get my aim on that Bayern correctly. I should have actually punished him. He was completely broadside, and I actually let him a little bit too much. Leander out there in the distance, he's not feeling that good at the moment. What's he, about 4,000 HP left? I might even get some rounds out of him. I mean, you never know. If I can get him mid-turn, you never know your luck. A couple of hits on that Leander should just about bring him down. Yep, just let him a bit too far. They fall behind him and splash his decks. This Bayern's running away as well. Not a terribly good angle, but see if we can get some AP rounds into his superstructure. Got torps coming in from somewhere. I hate that it says torpedoes coming in, but you can't see that, so you don't know whether they're actually allied or enemy torps. Get some more rounds out on this Leander. That is a better salvo. See how we go. No, not quite. 1,000 points on him. He's actually turning in, so he's actually going to be broadside in a minute. So I'm just calling out to concentrate him down to take him out of the game. So we actually need a couple of more. No, I'm swinging a miss. A couple more ships now to even this match out. Now he gets a bit of a shove from the Bayern, which brings him broadside. And with a broadside Leander, that's a paddling. And that actually brings up my Kraken. It's very unusual for me to actually get a Kraken. I haven't got a Kraken for a couple of weeks, so that's one of the reasons why I wanted to share this with you. It's very unusual for me to bring up the Kraken. Someone's actually on our flag, which is unfortunate, but we should be able to cap out their flag as long as they don't keep resetting it. Where's those damn torps? Way out front. As I was saying, as long as we can cap out and not have their cap reset, we should end up with a win. So 328 to 423 at the moment. Still a very close game. 3 ships to 4. We're just trying to get this Conic out of the game, and end of game. Now for those who have just missed that, and it did come up very, very quickly, actually won the game just by capping out their flag. As I said earlier, that is one of the ways of winning the game. There's a rundown of how the game ended. End up with 5 kills, 1,300 there, 1,353. You can read the detailed report if you like there, guys. I haven't got a premium account, so I didn't get premium credits. It is what it is. Alright guys, thank you very much for your company. I really do appreciate it. And I'll see you next time.